Hello, hello, how are we? This is
Tiffany, hi.
And Tiffany is here with me, Elvia Cordova, Executive Senior Sales Cadillac Driving Director. We are here doing a video for some of you guys, whoever wants to watch it. If you watch it, please put a like. But we're doing this video because Miss Tiffany decided that she wants to move up in her Mary Kay business. And this is what I love about our Mary Kay business, because you get to decide when you want to move up. So Tiffany, I'm going to play the role like if I am recruiting you, and I am going to use your recruiting book. I think personally it's really important to have a recruiting book because women are very visual, okay? So first of all, I want to tell you, thank you for the opportunity of letting me do this training with you, okay? I'm going to explain why it's important to have a home-based business, especially, I always say, especially today, but honestly, anytime, okay? So one of the reasons is because you choose the products or service that you love. And you were my customer for a long time before you decided to become a consultant. So this business is perfect for you, right? Because you already love our products. Okay, fully develop your skills and strengths. You're already an incredible person. You have your job, you already know a lot of things. But haven't you discovered some other little strengths that maybe you didn't know about in this last year in Mary Kay?
Absolutely.
And that is something that I like, because I always tell my newer team members, I always tell them this. I know there's a giant in there, and he's asleep. Because you're powerful and you're great wherever you're at right now, but there's more. And that's what we get to discover in our business, okay? So the other reason are tax and savings. A lot of tax write-offs. I'm just gonna stick to that. Lots of tax write-offs. Okay, minimal startup, because you could start up now with $30, and back in the day you could always start up with 100 plus tax and shipping. Today it's either $30 or $130 plus tax and shipping. So that's the minimal. That's just to get in, and you can get so much knowledge from the website. Another one is, and I know you like this one, is you work from home and you get to set your schedule, right? And have you found that you've been doing that?
Absolutely, I love it.
Okay, and this is something that a lot of women are like, home and then go home and keep on working, and then kids and this and that. I have no time. But in reality, we do. We just got to look for it, okay? You get to be your own boss. And this is literally, guys, the truth. You do get to be your own boss because you get to move your product, your business, at the rate you want to. I don't know how much money you need. I don't know how much money you need. But if you were to tell me, okay, and I know we've never done this, but if you were to tell me I need $1,000 this month, I can tell you how to get those $1,000. You, as your own boss, has to figure out the time, how to make the time to get those $1,000, okay? Be your own boss, and then guarantee yourself income. You do it. Because if you can go out and you can sell a satin hand set and make those, $18, $19 profit, you think about it, well, if I sell 5 in a day, you just made $100. That's kind of, I'm just going with the numbers. I'm not, being totally, let me hang that up. Okay, totally precise with the numbers. I'm just kind of playing with the numbers. Okay, so if this was a $100 item, you could say, well, I'm going to sell 2 of these, and then you can be making your profit. And you can decide when you want to do it and how many you want to do. And that's what is so cool about Mary Kay, okay? Or any in-home business in reality. In this case, we're talking about Mary Kay. Okay, did you know about all these things? Had you ever thought about it? Like, oh my God, seriously?
No.
Okay, so this is a really fun page, and I actually got this page from a tax, one of those tax people, what are they called, the tax preparing guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through this pretty quick because we don't wanna make the video super long, and I want you guys to just kind of get the feel of what this is. So what we do in Mary Kay is we introduce to people our product, and I love our product. And our product is, it's a product that you put it on, and every night you take it off. So it makes it a consumable product. So when you put this product on people, guess what? They're gonna have reorders. You're gonna have reorders. Remember, you would always come every 3 to 4 months and buy product, okay? So I want you to know this. Our product is It has been recognized by Good Housekeeping, so that's a big deal. We have 100% customer guarantee. We have the try before you buy, and our product is made in the United States. And that was a big deal when pandemic happened, because these people kept on working. They didn't lose their jobs. They didn't close nothing down, because we were also considered an essential product. Pretty cool, right? Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next one. So what this is, Tiffany, this is an opportunity. It is an opportunity for you to take it and do whatever you want. And I always say it like this: you do whatever you want. It could be a hobby. It could be a personal use item, which you could, like, you know, you buy your Costco card. Now you come into the business, you have your own membership, and you can buy at any time at your price, okay? And it could be your side hustle, or you can get really excited and make it a career. It's totally up to you. All I'm doing is giving you the opportunity. Okay? How does that make you feel?
Woohoo! I love it.
Okay? Because a lot of times people think, oh, if I get in, I have to sell. Oh, if I get in, I have to place an order. Well, you don't have to do anything unless you're doing something, right?
Right.
Because I never called you when you were my customer and said, you have to come and buy, right?
No.
You would just show up, knock on my door, and be like, I need my stuff. And that's what I love about our product. So when you have faithful customers, you're going to need to have the product in stock, or you can always direct them to the website. But being the women that we are, we want our product right there and then. So it's up to you. So let me tell you really quick how we make our money. We can make our money doing classes or facials. Okay, we make our money on the go, and this is basically when you're calling your customers, you're placing, you're asking them, for example, hey, you're about to run out of this, I'm going to be in your area. Those would be the reorders. And then, you have a call? No? Okay. And then we do teach you. We teach you here at our studio or on Zoom. Now we even got Zoom. And you have a wonderful website that you could go on with your Mary Kay In Touch, and there's so many videos. There is really no reason for you not to know how to do something if you're educating yourself. And nowadays, that's what people do. They get on everything, YouTube, even TikTok. It's all over the place. So it's all up to you, okay? So I'm not going to go into the money that we make, because I don't want nobody to say like, oh, well, she said. Everybody's different. So we always have our same profit is always the same. Our profit never changes from this, okay? Now, if you have 2 or 3 people in a class, you're gonna sell more than what you would sell just with one. And you're gonna take about the same time, okay? If you're gonna take 20 minutes with one lady, you're gonna take 20 minutes with 2 ladies. Because all it is put it on, take it off, put it on, take it off. What'd you like? What do you want? You know, and sometimes you don't even say that. They're like, oh my God, I want it. Okay, all right. So this totally depends on you, which you're more comfortable with, if you want to do parties, classes, or if you want to do facials. Okay, and the reorders, girl, they just come in. They just come in. It could be a phone call, it could be an email. You can follow up with them. A lot of times customers follow up with you. So I'm going to move on to the next one. And the next one, this is where people tell me, like, I don't have no time. I would love to do this, but I don't have no time. Well, guess what? I became a master. I became a master of time, because I'm the oldest of 6 kids. No, I have 6 kids, and I'm the oldest of 12 kids. And I never heard my mom say, I don't have time. She always made time. And I believe that when this becomes a priority, you make the time, okay? So we will look at your agenda, we will look at a calendar, and we will go through that little by little. And next time, there's another video that I actually have to do with the time management, that I'm going to put it up. I have to do one in Spanish, but I'll do one in English as well. Okay, so we do figure out the time. And honestly, just to start off Mary Kay, if you wanted it to be a business and work for, let's say, 50 customers in a year, let's just say a year, because it's a part-time business, it only really takes about 6 hours a week. 6 hours a week. Just to make it a part-time. Once you want to make it a full-time, then it's like any other job. Okay, are we good?
Yes.
Any questions yet?
No.
You're so quiet, Tiffany. Okay, so let's just say you say, well, I would like to make $150 at least in a week. Well, then I would tell you that's only 2.5 hours. So they break it down right here, guys. And now with Zoom, with all this change, we don't even have to go to people's houses. We could do Zooms on videos on, through the Zoom. We could do facials through the Zooms. We can send samples, which is also a tax write-off. Mailing it, it's a tax write-off. The envelope it goes in, it's a tax write-off. The samples is a tax write-off, and even your Zoom's a tax write-off. Imagine all the tax write-offs.
I didn't know that.
Even PG&E is a tax write-off because you're doing in-home. It's an in-home business. Yes, that's why I can't get into taxes because that really makes me get excited. Okay, so this is kind of a little chart of what can happen if you do the steps. And what I love about this is that even with pandemic, even with facials through Zoom or facials in person, everything is still the same. The customer tries before they buy, and it's 100% guaranteed. Okay, and you decide when you want to move up. All it takes is for you to get started. And like I said, you can do a $30 e-start, or you can do $130 plus tax and shipping, and that's when you get the whole kit. And the kit is amazing. And if you're going to sit and do the facials, either Zoom or in person, you want to make sure you start off with the kit, which is something that you did.
Yes,
Okay?
yes.
All right. So then we're going to move on to that.
I was so
Now,
excited when I got my kit too.
right? All the stuff that comes in there. And see, here's one of the things that is really important. When you go in and you become a consultant, it doesn't mean that you're committing your life. A lot of people are afraid, like, oh, but then I have to. Oh, is there quotas? Is there territories? No, and no, and no. You work this business as you go, and you've done that, and you've seen that. You work it as you go. But I mean, hey, if you make $100 and that excites you, let's do it again. And if you make $500 and that excites you, let's do it again, right?
Yeah, like I made $500 last weekend within 2 hours.
And what do you think in your head? You can't get that out of your head.
Oh no.
You're like, I want to do it again.
Yes.
See, and that's where priority comes in. And B's like, okay, I could be at work. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw a number. I could be at work all day and for 5 days and get $500 paycheck, or I could learn how to do this and do it again every 2 to 3 hours and be making this kind of money
Yes.
because it's true. Okay. Okay. So now one of the things that once you've gotten the information and you're excited and you're like, okay, this sounds really good. I want to do this. What do I need to do? First of all, you get started, do a class, and you've done that. You went out and did classes with your friends and your family. Okay, explain and choose the skincare and then the color products. That's always the second thing. Okay, learn how to manage your money, because it's very different from getting a check from a job, because you already know where that check's going. Sometimes the check comes and you can't even you don't even keep anything from it because it's already gone, right? Everybody's already taken it. Well, if you learn how to do some business management classes that you can learn online, or you can learn with Mary Kay, there's classes on there. It teaches you how to separate the money so that you're never left without reinvesting your money, and yet you still have a profit. Okay, take some classes. There's 4 super amazing classes on InTouch that you need to take, and then there's get appointments on your agenda. And like tonight, like today, we have an appointment. Okay, so when she comes, she might get excited. She might want to do this. Get another appointment. She knows somebody. Everybody knows somebody that has skin. Don't let nobody say, I don't know anybody. Well, then if they don't know anybody, we can go out and meet them just the way we met. We met out out and about. Well, I didn't know her. Now, this is really cool. There's a lot of prizes, but you already know that.
Oh, yes.
Okay, there's a lot of prizes, and I understand you can go out and you can buy them, but why when you can win them? Honestly, there's like, it's like so cool when your son comes home with an award, or your daughter graduates and gets all these certificates. Well, these are your awards, and this is what you need to be excited about. That's why Mary Kay was super smart, and she put that in front of us. Now, you know there's cars,
Yes.
okay, and I've been told, I was always told by my director, stars win cars. Stars win cars. So you've heard me say that. Stars go up, stars win cars, stars show up, and that's why we're here at the studio. It's a little cold, but we're still here. Okay, so this is another thing that you can focus. But the only way, I'll tell you right now, the only way and the best way to get in a car is by doing skincare classes. And if you can do 3 skincare classes a week, 3, you can get in a car. You can get in a car. And I don't want to get too much into the car because then people start asking all kinds of crazy questions. And I have all kinds of crazy answers, but I've been in 13 cars, and 8 of them have been pink Cadillacs, and you've seen me pick up 2.
Oh, yes.
Yes, okay, so there we go. Okay, so the good thing about Mary Kay, and a lot of other companies, but we're talking about our company, is there's big benefits. There is huge benefits, and this is where you're at, Tiffany. You are a beauty consultant, but you have decided to move up the career path. And this is what you want to do. Okay, so there is advancements. I love the commissions. I love the bonuses. And I mean, there's just so much, it just feels so good when you bring somebody in and you watch her grow and just become a whole different person. Okay, here's some of the tax benefits. Car expenses like mileage, telephone, supplies, gifts and demo items, postage, office, in-home, your part of your in-home, anything related to Mary Kay when you're traveling. There's no risk in our inventory. This means that if you were to come in, I don't know, with a big store and then something happened in your life, maybe you won the lottery, you became a millionaire overnight or something, and you're like, I'm not going to do anything, and you want to send it back, Mary Kay will pay for it 90% on the dollar. And I love that about our business, because I used to have businesses before and nobody wants their stuff back, but Mary Kay will buy their stuff back, and of course they burn it, they destroy it, but at least you have that in your heart where, you know what, this isn't working for me, or I'm not putting in the effort, or it's not what I thought, or whatever, you can send that product back. And I think it's important for people to know that. So Mary Kay, the person, started the company in 1963. She began it because she had a big dream, and she had a dream for women. And this business has grown into over 40 countries. And it's just amazing. There's over 2 million consultants. And guess what? I'm 2% of that 2 million.
Wow.
But in reality, I'm 1% because I'm Hispanic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think I'm like half. There's 1.5 of the other, and then I'm like half. The Hispanics are half. But then guess what? Because I'm an executive, I'm only like a 0.1%.
That's amazing.
Yes, that is so cool.
You deserve it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you know what? I'll tell you something. I think that the reason that I've stayed the most is for this right here, this last one, which is the self-confidence. The self-confidence that it gives you. And I miss, getting together with a bunch of women and doing everything we used to do. But I've also learned that when challenges come your way, you have to have a purpose and keep on going. And I learned that here in Mary Kay. You do develop new skills. My English has always been like a scary English, and even though some people don't believe it, and now it's like I can actually speak my English more fluently, more confident, and I learned that here. Positive non-risk environment, and it's because we get to choose who we work with. You chose this girl. You chose people, and these are the people that you have chosen to work with. So if I always say this, if that person doesn't show up, if she doesn't come through or whatever, God just doesn't want her in your life for a reason. And we're okay with it. So we will always be here to encourage you.
That's
true. Right? Okay, I'm glad you say that. Satisfaction from helping others. It feels really good when you can help other people. And Mary Kay's leadership is about that. It's not just about the sales, the cars, the diamonds, the trips, and all that stuff. It really is about helping other people. Like the girl you invited today. What did you say? How much does she make a day?
About $20, $20, and she has a 1-month-old baby, and she's standing outside selling strawberries, and I felt for her, and it's cold outside. So.
And see, Tiffany, what you said is like, I felt for her, because sometimes, believe it or not, even today, sometimes these people don't know there's an opportunity. And I'll tell you, there was directors that used to tell me, did you know this is a hidden secret? Because it is. Did you ever think, if I would have told you, girl, you could make $200 and $500 in 2 hours, would have you believed me that easy? From a stranger, by the way?
Oh no, I think you're lying. You're up to something.
You see? Exactly. Because now that's what's out there. Now it's like, oh, what is she doing? Oh, what's she trying to play on me, right? But you know what, guys? this is another thing I love about Mary Kay. You will meet new friends because that's what she did. She gave somebody her card, a complete stranger, because they shared smiles, and that's a big deal, right?
Absolutely.
They shared smiles, and I also learned if somebody smiles at you, you need to give them your business card. So she shared a smile, and you walked back, right?
Yes.
Okay, she walked back and gave the lady her card, and the lady knew about Mary Kay. And
Yes.
what did she say?
My other, she said she used to use it a long time ago, but she doesn't have any, but she didn't know anyone else to buy it from. And, you know, she was my $500 customer last week. So,
Do you see that? The lady didn't have anybody that would sell her Mary Kay. She didn't know anybody. And you might be thinking, oh, there's a whole bunch of consultants out there. Well, let me tell you, there's a whole bunch of McDonald's everywhere. There's a whole bunch of Starbucks, and they're all full. So this is not about there's a whole bunch. This is about you are unique. And Miss Tiffany played it very well because she's respectful and she loves her product. And the lady smiled, and Tiffany did what you're supposed to, give her the card. And a lot of people with pandemic, even before, but I mean with pandemic it kind of just went overboard. They really need to improve their appearance. And I mean, some ladies just let go. Some ladies don't know how. And it doesn't matter to us. What matters to us is just to help them. Either a color match, learn how to do your eyeshadow, just dress cute for something. And it makes you feel so much better. So that is the personal growth that Mary Kay gives us. So being a consultant, you get all of that too. So I really hope that if you're a consultant and you're out there, that you belong to a group, and I'm sure you do because I haven't met a group that's not like that. They're always going to be there to encourage you, help you, lift you, and that's what I think is the most amazing about all our company. Okay, so how it works. We set up our store in our home, literally. You find a little corner, you place your order, you put your products right there. If you choose to start with inventory, if not, you have your website, which Mary Kay sends all the product out to the people. Okay, but that's not the best. The best is if she sees it, she wants it right there, okay? We buy for $1 and we sell it for $2. So that gives you an idea of how we make our money. We purchase products directly from Mary Kay. Directly. So when you have a consultant who has a business card, okay, you are getting fresh product. You are getting clean product. You are getting safe product. For all them people that buy from Amazon and eBay and all those places, I'm scared of what you're getting. I am honestly scared. I could not put anything on my body or my face that I am not getting from a trusted source.
I've actually seen a video where the eye makeup remover they bought off of Amazon, and it was like it broke their face out really bad because it was old.
No,
It
that's
just,
yeah. You buy cheap, you're gonna get a cheap result.
Yeah.
So you really, we have to buy our product. And I've had people call me and say like, I used to be in Mary Kay and I have all this product. I'll give it to you for really cheap. No, thank you. No, I cannot do that to my customers. So honestly, Phyllis here, when you buy from a Mary Kay consultant who has a business card, I just think it's really important for you to have a business card. You're getting fresh product. Okay? Who brings it? UPS guy. I love my UPS guys. And basically, guys, that's it. This is all the information. And now Mary Kay has this really cool flyer. Okay, if anybody's watching this and you just want more information, we're learning how to work our YouTube channel, by the way. Tiffany's gonna start hers, this is mine. But you can always contact me, Elvia D. Cordova. I'm on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. But to get one of these or to get our website, either one, because I don't know how to tell you, and click the link below because I haven't done that yet. But anyways, I'm driving a pink Cadillac. So see, it's not that difficult. But Mary Kay has this really cool flyer, which literally, it just tells you it fits your life. Be who you want to be. You can believe in what you want to believe. The heart of Mary Kay Mary Kay does so much for the Cancer Foundation. It does so much for domestic violence. It does so much for the earth, for the environment. So these are amazing things. And besides all that, her priorities are incredible. And that's one of the reasons that I also stayed, which is faith first, family second, and then your career. Because I was always the one that worked. And I think you're the same way. And now I notice that you're more like, okay, wait, I need, you know, I want more time with my son, more time with my son, more time with my son. But sometimes when we're in a work environment, we can't even say that, you know, because it's just crazy. So try to get the flyer if you want it. And we're here in Fresno, by the way. So what'd you think, Miss Tiffany? What are your feelings on all this information that you got that you need to share?
I absolutely love it. I love the way that, you know, I always love learning from you, but I really love the way that you presented it to me. And I know for a fact all of this to be true. I've changed in so many ways. I've grown, love being able to help people. And I love the fact that this business is all about helping others.
Cool.
And you can make money with doing something that you love. So you know, this is my career choice.
Yay! And I love it when they say, you know, you can make money, because I've seen other videos. I'll poke around here and there, and I'll tell you something. I've seen people when they say like, well, you can't make no money with Mary Kay. I live off of Mary Kay. My husband and I live off of Mary Kay since 2009 when the recession hit. And I mean, I might not live in $1 million home, but trust me, it's by choice. I like to eat and travel. Okay, so it just depends on you, what you want to do. Everybody has a different way of living their life. I chose a simpler one, and I'm okay with it. And I really enjoy this business. So if you want more information, please reach out to us. And Tiffany, thank you so much for taking the time. It's always cool hanging out with my girlfriend Tiffany.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, thank you. And please let us know how we did, okay? Bye.